how fun that some fires within us can just be extinguished as soon as you get a sickness. Yesterday, I was really burning with a fire, not unlike that of Kingdom is showing us now. And now I suddenly think I'm beginning to get a cold, and I hate getting a cold because it takes forever getting rid of it. Yeah, like that. A cough or something like that. However, my fire hasn't been extinguished yet. Hi for those who are watching. It's New York here, the Angry Anime Fan, to bring you the real manga of having a fire of morale. That is Kingdom, chapter 546. And unfortunately, we will not get a Kingdom next week. Well, just when things are getting most exciting, we will have to wait to see who wins in the end. Either way, Shin has taken command and actually managed to score some victories on the battlefield. We see old faces all doing what they can, but Guyon realizes that there's changed commander and that Shin is an instinct like him. However, he also says how far it will go up. So, well, Shin just begins to talk about that and that. So, in a way, he creates a pretty messy strategy, but at the same time also some victories. And it seems to be it really creates a moment where one wonder if Shin is just being lucky with all of this, or this is really his instinct. Well, Shin is not one for finesse, he is one for muscle, and he is basically doing this right now through something like that. However, even though they seem to fight on, it seems that this slugfest is still going in Guyon's favor. And that's according to Shin, is that Guyon is intending to start a blaze. You know, the one I mentioned in the beginning, that fire that lives inside of us. Yesterday I got a fire lit inside me. Began to take my class in Stella Adler. And yeah, a fire was lit in me that day. I don't like though that I've gotten a cold. When I get cold I always feel so weak and pathetic. But I got beside the point. According to Shin in this manga is the fact that Guyon is intended to start a blaze, and if that blaze gets extremely big, then well, we all know what will happen. It will probably be unstoppable to do that. Guyon in the meantime says it's time for them to begin, and even his colleague says that now he will start to move his fire. Shin watches the horizon and sees that one of the fires is gonna be at N, so he says to Kyokai to take the command and try to hold them off as best as they can. However, it's during that moment that Shin suddenly sees something else. He says to Kyokai to go on first. I'll be right beside you soon. However, that's because deep inside of him, he knew that him going as well is not the right choice either, because you get a sense of unease in his says. And according to this, Guyon is actually a little bit of a rare instinct general. One can always create one blaze. However, it seems that he is one who's gonna create two blazes of different kinds, so to speak. So according to Shin, the great blaze that will decide the winner and loser of this fight will be at a spot he thought was N, but it's not. And Shin actually sees it and says to everyone that he needs to take this horse and go right now, and says this is a battle that will decide victory or defeat. That's just how dangerous this is. And it turns out that the reason for Guyon's instinct is not from a place where he intended to create a blaze. It's been intended for an action where he creates the blaze. Basically, due to the blaze that's about to explode on the right side, a narrow passage leading to the enemy HQ has appeared. So while that fire of a battle that Kyokai is in will happen, they will all be distracted with Guyon taking on the HQ and a dragging on fight. And the fact that Guyon could see that just as Shin could see that, they are indeed the same type of general. As suddenly Shin stands right before Guyon. The battle to the battle to settle who wins this day starts now. But again, we won't get a Kingdom chapter next week, which, by the way, I feel like is total rip. We really needed a Kingdom chapter now, especially when things are getting so exciting as this. However, in the end, I guess it's just this what it is. So now Shin is confronting the main leader. We all know the battle starts now. Now's the question though. Who can overpower who? If Shin dies, well, the manga dies as well, so we cannot lose this fight. And if Gyoyon win, then that should make it automatically the victory of the Hishin unit. He said it himself, this is victory or defeat. And if Gyoyon had gotten that trail towards, Hishin unit HQ, then he would have automatically win, seeing that no one of the strong fighters were going to be there to defend the HQ. But now standing in his way is Shin. Yeah, I like this chapter. It was exciting. It was pretty rare to see Shin. I mean, no, Shin is a talker. I mean, he's definitely a talker. But the fact of giving him orders like this, they were pretty messy, and to be honest, I didn't understand a thing, but that's just it when it comes to instinct. You don't understand a thing. You just feel. So this was a good chapter, and I'm already looking forward to more. You give me your thoughts if you have any.